All right, so again, f of x is x minus 7, g of x is x squared minus 49. We want to talk about the domain of f over g of x, all right? So essentially what you would like to do is write out the rational function here. We'll say f of x over g of x is equal to x minus 7 divided by x squared minus 49. Now, what I recommend students to do is to to the best of your ability, rewrite both the numerator and denominator in factor form. For example, the x minus 7, you can leave it alone, right? Because you can't really do anything to it. But the x squared minus 49, you can, right? You can factor this out as a difference of two perfect squares. You get x plus 7 times x minus 7. Now, when you're dealing with a rational function, f over g of x, the domains of f and g must overlap, and there's just one restriction where the values of x in the denominator cannot be equal to 0. So if you look at your binomial expressions, the x plus 7, x minus 7, there are values that makes that bottom 0, right? For example, if I just zoom in here, if you look at x plus 7, what would be the value of x that makes the first binomial a 0? Negative 7. There you go. So x cannot be equal to negative 7, right? Because negative 7 plus 7 is 0. That's no good. We cannot divide by 0 in math. In addition, if you have x minus 7, then what value of x would make that binomial 0? 7. So x cannot be equal to 7. So in plain English, we say that the domain of f of x over g of x is all real numbers except when x is all real numbers except when x is equal to negative 7 and x equals positive 7. Those are our problematic inputs. If I look at this from a number lines perspective, like let's say if I drew out a number line here, let's say in the middle, roughly speaking, is 0. Let's say here's your negative 7, here's your positive 7. Then above the negative 7 and positive 7, you have these open points. Your domain could be anything else, right? Your domain could be anything to the left of negative 7. Your domain could be any values of x that are between negative 7 and 7. And now you can also have anything to the right of 7. So from this visual, it should help to do the domain as a interval notation, right? The first piece from left to right would be negative infinity to negative 7, right? So using interval notation, negative infinity to negative 7. Union, everything in the middle, so negative 7 to 7. Union 7 to infinity. So there's your domain in interval notation here. And again, just realize that you're using parentheses and no brackets, right? You cannot use brackets because none of these endpoints per se are being included. All right. And that's it. That's how you solve problem 1.